Hello, folks. Good morning. How are you? Welcome back to another edition of Chronic Pain Being a Demon. I'm Raymond Nugent. Folks, I hope, in spite of what's going on, all is well with you guys. You know, um, on the CV-19, it's been now 6 months, and in my opinion, that's chronic. You know what I mean? Because after 6 months, situations become chronic. Oh yeah. So the pandemic now is a chronic situation. In my view. Um, Look what's going on with the reopening of schools. I am really happy that Florida came to the conclusion. And they're going to be doing some virtual schooling for the time being. Makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Because we have to fear the unknown. And CV-19, it's not visible. You know what I mean? So we have to fear and be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful. So we have to take all steps. When it comes on to safety, and just do what's right for the kids because we can't put them in harm's way. Oh no, we can't. We can't put them in harm's way. So I'm glad Florida took that measure. To continue virtual schooling for now. Right? Let's get on to politics for a little bit. Mr. Joe Biden, um, you know, he should make his pick soon as far as his running mate concerned. Um, and oh yes, and I think he's going to pick a woman for sure. You know, but to give my opinion on who I'd like to see him pick, um, Miss Val Demings, I think would help him to catapult through Florida because she's a Floridian and she's well known, especially in Central Florida. So I would pick Ms. Val Demings, for my VP. You know, so Mr. Biden, yeah, that's my choice for you, sir. And I'm serious, Miss Val Demings. Yeah, we need more women in politics. You know what I mean? More strong leaders, more strong ladies in politics. So that's one of my recommendations to you, sir. Um, yes, guys, we're at now 5 million mark as far as infection is concerned. You know, the rate, is going up tremendously. You know, it's very scary, very very scary. You know what I mean? But we have to take all measures and precaution and just make sure that you know we all stay safe. You know what I mean? Because that's the bottom line. You know. Um, then I look at the city that I live in. Um, Orlando is a tourist city. Miami as well, New York. California, certain parts, and to see the economical impact of CV-19 is astronomical. You know, because I took a walk out to the outlets a few days ago. Normally, those outlets are flooded with people, cars. You can't find nowhere to park. Right now, you pull up, there's a parking right there in the front waiting for you. Waiting for you. That's how bad it is. No visitors, no tourists, no sale, no business. It's tough. It's very tough right now. Tough on the employers, tough on the employees, tough on business owners. And speaking of business owner, I think that PPP loan ran out this month, just like the eviction notice ran out. You know, um, it's just a lot of mess going on. Where we have to stay focused, and also a lot of distractions. Especially in the political area, a lot of distractions. Stay focused. Just remember, folks, the election is coming up, and we need to vote. If it's mail-in ballot, we're going to mail-in ballot. If it's going out there standing in line, we're going to stand in line. So, young folks, I want you to gather all your friends on the net, and do some virtual, networking, and speak to each other, and make sure that you all go out and vote if you have to, and also if you have to mail in your ballots, mail in your ballots. You know, don't be afraid. You know, take part. You know what I mean? Because you know the part you take, you never know what might happen with that part you take. So take part. Okay. You know, we need you guys. You know, yeah. So you know, come back to you know, tourism. I'm sure. Look at New York as far as tourists is concerned. You know, there's nobody. California, and like I mentioned before, Orlando, and I'm sure Miami. So just in the tourist area alone, you know, there's just a lot of loss because you have to understand Disney employ hundreds of thousands of people, Universal, the hotels, you know, the mini malls, the strip malls, you know, all these places, you know, employ hundreds of people, and right now these people are out of work for quite a while, and who knows how long it's going to be before this picks up where, you know, we have tourism coming back, you know, the way it used to, like, you know, 6 months ago or 7 months ago. Who knows? You know, it's going to be a while because if you look in certain countries that the people that travel to Orlando, they're having like some serious, you know, surge of, you know, the CV-19 coming back up. You know, especially in Brazil. You know, we get a lot of Brazilian tourists here, and right now, I don't think, you know, we're accepting anyone from Brazil. You know, Europe, you know, pretty much the same because there's been some spikes and some hot spots going around in Europe for the past week. You know, so yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. So for these people who are out of work in the tourist industry, I mean, I really feel for them because it's going to take some time, you know, and oh my goodness, you know, it's just crazy, you know, it's just crazy just to see what happened overall, you know. And yesterday again, another gathering that I saw. Let me just, I mean, this came from CNN, you know, according to CNN. Well, I saw it on CNN, you know, with a rally in South Dakota, you know, with these bikers. I mean, I understand. I mean, it's their 80th annual rally, right? I don't understand that. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, there were no masks required, okay? Yeah, it was a Harley Davidson group, you know, rally. You know, no masks required. And for the state of South Dakota. And you have thousands of people out there. I think they said it's about to be 250,000 people attending. And I saw everybody out there on their motorcycle, no mask, nothing. They were close proximity, even though some of them were, you know, more than 6 feet apart because some of these motorcycles, they're, you know, humongous. But I'm looking at the crowd and I'm saying to myself, wow, you know, are these the super spreaders that they're talking about? Or, you know, or do these people really care? You know, or do they really concerned about what's going on? I mean, I heard one guy said, you know, F the virus, you know, blase, you know, whatever. Excuse me. I guess he have no one in his family that was affected by it. But, you know, hey, we all live and learn, you know. But I think by now we should have got it because we lost a tremendous amount of people in this country. And the infection rate is also staggering. Like I just said before, it's over 5 million now. You know what I mean? So that's something to be mindful of because coming into the flu season, who knows what's going to happen? You know, we might have a double whammy, and I don't think we're ready for that. You know what I mean? I don't think we're ready for that. You know, as far as the kids wearing masks in school, let me ask you a question, guys. You know, for some of these youngsters, okay? Do you think that, you know, we might see some kids passing out from having on this mask in class all day? You know, some of these kids just get agitated and exhausted, and next thing you know, they pass out. Just, you know, something I'm throwing out there. You know what I mean? Because I know I have on a mask, and sometimes the breathing becomes, you know, a little, you know, treacherous. Depends on, you know, the weather on the outside. You know, oh yeah. You know what I mean? So, wow. Especially kids like my granddaughter age. It's going to be 3 years old. It's yet to be seen, but, you know, we got to be careful and be mindful of that as well, you know. If you have to wear the mask in class, you know, make sure, you know, You just give the kids some times to breathe some fresh air, alternate a little bit. Maybe that would help us. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, maybe that would help us to learn better how to deal with it and be also more contact schooling. As time goes by. Because right now we're gathering information. That's pretty much what we can do. Gather information because we really don't know much about what's going on. So all we can do right now is gather information and just try to take it from there. And do the right thing as far as wearing a mask and just keeping a distance. And that's all we could do for now. That's all we could do for now. And I want to get back to my chronic pain friends. Hey guys, it's August, and we've made it so far. So hey, we can make it through this, hurricane season. So just hang tight, have faith, and just practice a little bit of exercise. If you can do some walking, just do some walking. If you could do some exercise in the water, just do some exercise in the water. I on some videos I left, back where I kind of show a demonstration of how to, do some exercise in the water. So if you get back to a few of my videos, you can see where I show you some example as far as knee lifts in the water and, just, various, ways where you could alleviate some pain in the water, So you don't have to be in the gym because, it's not for everybody. So if you can't manage a gym, don't worry about it because all this week I know I couldn't deal with it and I don't let it bother me. I just, hit the pool and do what I can from the pool. You know what I mean? Because maybe next week I could go back to the gym. You see what I'm saying? So I don't get wound up about it, because I do understand now. It took a while, but like I said, it's been going on 15 years for me now. So, oh yeah, it's not something overnight. It takes a while for all these things to, soaked in and, also for myself to accept. You see what I'm saying? So, because, that's like the biggest part of it, to accept. And once you accept, you know how to make the next step. You know what I mean? And that will help you and continue helping you because you already accept certain things. You just try to, get better at it or, try to improve yourself. You know what I mean? Because I know this situation is what it is, but I'm going to try to do what I can do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's one of the things is, accept, that you have certain issues and, or certain condition, you know what I mean? And from there, it's easier to deal with, because you have that acceptance, so, oh yeah. Because the acceptance fall under the umbrella of content, okay? Yeah, you're content with yourself, but when I say content, I don't mean content where, you're being lazy or you just want to lay in bed and do nothing. You're content with, what, what I'm saying, you have to deal with. And once you come to content with that, I think, you'll think more clearer and, you're more focused. And, as far as your goals, you'll probably, be able to reach them more because, you have a clearer way of thinking, oh yeah. Because chronic pain could bring on a lot of stress, and also chronic pain could bring on chronic stress. Okay, let me reiterate that. Chronic pain could bring on chronic stress. Oh yeah, there's such thing as chronic stress. Yeah, oh yeah, because even within this pandemic, we're going to have a lot of people dealing with a lot of stress, and I hope and pray that none of these stress become chronic because it could take you to some really really dark places. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah. So I know a lot of people right now, are very stressed out, and I do understand, and like guys, just try to do what you can just to keep yourself focused. Music helps me. Going for a walk. You know what I mean? Or trying to watch a documentary, or go outside, get some fresh air. Just try to break it up and break up the mood. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is, and it's a very stressful time. People are being confined for months. People are out of work. You know what I mean? Kids are out of school. Parents are trying to work from home. While they're trying to help the kids. All these things, man, it's very very overwhelming, and it's something new to us that it's like somebody throw something at you before you learn to catch. See what I'm saying? It's like throwing something at you before you learn to catch. You know, so it's like, you know, yeah. So it's very crucial, and it's pretty sad to see what's going on as far as, you know, with the leaders who we're looking up to, how the informations are so conflicting, and that's another thing. You know, we have to live with these conflicted information, you know, from people that we're expecting, you know, to actually educate us and what's really going on. You know what I mean? So with all that, you know, it's just added because, you know, this the uncertainty, you know, and we're just trying to be more mindful and trying to take precaution, you know, and then all of that into play, it just it's like a double whammy. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. So that's why we have to be clear and you know, watch out for all of this distraction and just, you know, be wise. You know? Oh yeah, we have to be wise. You know, this is a time where we have to be wise as human beings. You see what I'm saying? Because with with this CV-19, I said everybody could write a book from this because of what they went through or what they're going through. You see what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't matter if it's minor or if it's you know, what I mean, but we all made adjustments. We all made a change of life. You see what I'm saying? So everybody could document something, you know, from what they, you know, went through from these changes. You see what I'm saying? And even don't forget the ones that lost loved ones. You know what I mean? We can't forget them. You see what I'm saying? That's even more painful because, you know, you look back, you lost your loved ones. I'm sure some of them didn't get a proper burial. You know, all these things, man. You know what I mean? Very, very stressful. And, you know, for those people, they're going to be going through a lot of mental stress as well because, you know, you lost your loved one and you probably didn't even get to go to a funeral because there couldn't be a funeral. Because I remember in New York where it was just horrendous to see what was going on when it comes on to you know, how these people were placed as far as burying is concerned. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, it's very, very, very tough, man. And you know, mental stress is going to be another wave after all of this COVID thing goes away. Okay, just remember I said that it's going to happen. And we're going to have a serious wave of mental stress that we're going to have to learn how to deal with these people and also have to try to help them. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is, and you know, there's not much we could do about it at this moment. Okay, and guys, I thank you for another for listening to me with another episode. And like I said earlier, my new subscribers, you know, I thank you. And you know, as I say before I go, who feels it knows it. Have a blessed Sunday. Peace.